Hello everyone, how are you? So I'm pretty mellow today. I had quite a wild experience this today, trying to get my teeth looked at to get them pulled out. So yeah, so we're going to talk about that and what's going on with this whole shit show that's going on in the. So I got triggered today because I have a lot of PTSD when it comes to dental and people working around. Hello, working around my face and digging in my mouth. And I have two fillings that have been causing me problems for a couple years. And they're over 20 years old. I'll just have you know, they have not done these types of fillings in a long time. So I explain, I phoned three dentists this morning, and the third dentist, the receptionist answered the phone, and I was already like bawling because I'd been through the first one, not even thinking about having to wear one of these stupid things when I went in there. So I phoned like the third, by the time I phoned the third dentist, I just said, listen, here's the situation. Like, I have severe PTSD with somebody, like, first of all, at the dentist. And then I said around wearing one of these things on my face. And I said, I'm exempt. I have asthma and COPD as part of my stuff, among other things, plus PTSD. And so she's like, okay. And I was bawling. I'm not going to lie. I was bawling. So the lady goes, I'll call you back in 20 minutes. I'm like, okay. So she calls me back in 20 minutes. And I said, like, I just said, I'm not putting anything, I'm not hooking anything around my ears. That's just not going to happen. And like, I just can't. I can't have it pressed up against my face. And she's like, okay. And I said, but I will bring my scarf and I will hold it over my face until we have to go. Because obviously, you're not going to make me wear one while you're working on my face, right? And she's like, of course not. She goes, actually, once you get to the back, you don't have to keep it on. I'm like, okay, well, that's way better than I thought. So literally, I had to sit in the waiting room for about 10 minutes holding a piece of fabric over my face. So it was like draped down here. So I go to stand up and I feel sorry for this girl because I didn't know this was part of the procedure. Okay. And I was wearing this tube. She goes, lift your tube up. I'm going to take your temperature. And I'm like, I literally flipped the fuck out. I'm not even going to lie. I was like, you're not coming at me with that thing. You're not rubbing that thing on my forehead. No, 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 no. Like, and I was wearing this sweater and a big puffy jacket. I walked all the way across town. I was boiling hot, actually. I have three pairs of pants on and a pair of socks. It's not that hot out, but I have a hard time with my lupus regulating my internal thermometer. Plus, I have fucking menopause. No, I don't look like have menopause, but I do. Okay. So I said, well, can you do it on somewhere else, like my wrist? And she's like, oh yeah, sorry. And I said, I literally told her, I said, you're not putting that over my third eye. I said, that's against my religion and I'm very spiritual. You're not doing that. And she was like, what the fuck are you talking? Like literally could see the look on her face. What the fuck are you? So she reads my temperature twice and it's like 38 point whatever. And I'm like, I've got a lot of clothes on. I didn't take them off in the waiting room, da 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 da. But they take your temperature twice over your forehead, twice, not once, twice. Doot doot. And I'm like, no, 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 no. So she had to read it twice on my arm. And they have to get two readings that are under 37 in order for me to get my teeth worked in at. Anyhow, so I take off my coat and I'm literally bawling now. Like, I'm just like, just beside myself because I tried to warn people. Like, who do any of you like going to the dentist? Do you find it an enjoyable experience? I don't know one fucking friend that's like, oh yeah, sign me up. I love going to the dentist. It's awesome. No, we don't like going there. And I would not be going there at all if I did not have two mercury fillings in my face that were literally bugging me. They're acting as radio antennas. And I know that doesn't make sense to anybody else. I know the dentist was like, so I go through this whole thing. He looks at my teeth before I get the x-rays. He agrees with me that those two teeth need to come out because of where they are and my bite, that I'm going to have constant problems if I did get this partial whatever put there, because I've lost a lot of teeth from lupus. So I have like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyhow, so he's like, yeah, totally agrees. It's good for the bite, blah, 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 and all this crap. And I'm like, it's literally affected my whole entire life. Like I can't eat properly, I can't sleep properly. It's the first thing I think of, and it's the last thing I think of when I go to bed is these two stupid friggin' teeth. Because I'm a healthy person for the most part. I take care of myself. I like to think. I mean, sometimes I can eat gross food, but don't we all? But for the most part, I think I'm pretty healthy. And so besides my lupus and cancer, I deal with shit. Anyhow, so I go take off my jacket and she finally reads my arm 4 times. I get my, and it's like, it ended up being like 36. My temperature was 36. So I actually didn't even have even regular body temperature. So I'm ice cold. Yeah. So I just got pissed off. So after all of this, they take, I think it was 8 x-rays. So you can understand I'm super fucking happy about that too. And then, like, I like these people. Don't get me wrong. They're really nice, and their bedside manner is way better than any friggin' dentist I've ever been to. They understood where I was coming from, and I explained exactly why I have PTSD. And they were like, I don't think people are really understanding that this is a trigger for a lot of people who, like, a lot of women, especially. And the psychological concentration camp, I'll call it. Anyhow, so they do all of this x-ray and he comes back. He goes, yeah, those two teeth are healthy. We're gonna leave them in. Ask me what I did again. I fucking lost my shit. I honestly, I'm so anxious about these teeth. I know I shouldn't be, but I'm very anxious about these teeth. And I've had teeth where I've had root canals done on and they break. And then like after I've gotten them capped or filled and all this shit, because I know my body. So I literally broke down crying and I'm like, I go, I'm never going to regret pulling these two teeth out of any teeth in my face. I'm never going to regret pulling these two teeth ever. And I said, they're kind of like, I said, if it was my finger right now, I would go home and chop it off. I said, if you're not going to pull them, I'm going to go home and take pliers and go yank them out myself. And then I'll have to get emergency dental anyways. They're coming out one way or another, period. Like I was just bawling. Thank God there was no other people in there. They would have thought it was a fucking whack job, but I don't give a shit. But it leads me to our human rights. Like, if we know our body and I'm willing to sacrifice two teeth for my better health because I know my bite will be much better when everything is even and you can chomp down and you don't have like one smaller tooth and then you get food stuck in there. Like I'm constantly battling this. And they don't live with my mouth. I live with it. I live with it. So it was like, honestly, after I said all of that, I just said, can you just please at least pull one? He's like, I think your tooth pain is something else and you should go see this other doctor. And I'm like, no, 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 I want this pulled. Why can't anybody help me? Like, why is this so hard? Pull my fucking teeth. Like, it's like pulling teeth. I gotta take a drink of water. So anyhow, we made an agreement. I told him, I'm like, it has taken me a year to come in here and deal with this. 1 year, at least a year. Like, I've had to do emergency stuff. I only go to the dentist if I absolutely have to. And I said, honestly, I just about died last year with an infection in these two teeth. And I said, I know these two teeth don't look bad now, but they're going to escalate very quickly. And then I'm going to go down the same road that I was before. And I'm like, I'm 51 years old. And he's like, you're 51 years old? And I'm like, don't these people read charts? And the girl's like, you're 51 years old? I'm like, yeah. I've been dealing with these teeth since I was 12, okay? I know what's up. I'm not gonna ever regret getting these teeth pulled out anywhere. So, no, yeah, and you know what? I know what you're getting at, Melanie. My lupus, actually, I only say that to our medical field because I don't ever wear a badge of it. I never bring up my unless I'm talking about something that is literally something that is of the urgent care. In fact, one of the people I had to listen Linda's story because Melinda invited me over to visit a friend named Linda, and Linda had MS. And I like have never said, oh, this or that. Most people didn't even know I had lupus for a really long time. And so I went over there to because I think Melinda was gonna show her how happy-minded people live or something. Linda kind of lost her shit on me. So I was trying to tell her I don't live by the. I get what she Melanie's saying is like don't say my in front of it. But when you're at the dentist and you're flipping out or at the doctor, that word comes out because they don't hear anything like unless there's some sort of anxiety to it. So, and that's the other thing that dentists need to understand. First, you're probably not going to have a job after the med beds come handy, but second, like if I know that there's pain there and I know it's not anything else other than these teeth because teeth are like trees. So if the top of the tree all has an infection on it, it's stemming down into the rest of your face. I'm not an idiot. And so you can see that the metal shit is there. And then the rest of the teeth, you can see where it's kind of like it's darkening. It's not infected. The tooth is healthy. And he wants to save it. And I'm like, great, you want to save it, but you're still going to end up pulling it out anyways, eventually between me and now and the next year. This is what my face does, period. So, anyhow, we agreed he's pulling one tomorrow. And then I'm going to wait 1 week. And if the pain doesn't subside in my ear and my face on this side, after he pulls that tooth, then he's going to send me to a specialist. But I said, I can guarantee you, I'm just going to come back in here and say, yeah, pull the other one now. Let's go. And then I'm going to let them heal. While I'm doing that, I'm doing a cleanse on veggie broth and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm doing the hemp hydrosol while I do that every few days. And then I'm going to be doing the TRS spray. So to get rid of all this shit out of my body. So some of the symptoms, by the way, I will let you know of ascension and through this lunar eclipse even. I was up at exactly 2:22 this morning, past 3:33. I couldn't go to sleep. And my stomach was so upset. And pretty much every one of my friends has a cold-like symptom, but it's not like a cold or a flu. It's like stuff they have not felt before. So please look after yourself. One of my friends went and got acupuncture. Another went in one of those saltwater chamber things, saltwater beds or whatever they're called. Um, I take a lot of baths. That's my thing. I just anyways, yeah. See, you're with me, Kimmy. Yes, Mercury sucks balls. Oh, somebody's mentioned G and then the 5. So, Vicky, I don't believe that's going to be a thing here. I believe we're going to get that fixed. Well, it is fixed. It's just, I think what we're seeing right now is, I think tomorrow morning I'll probably explain it a little bit better. I might do some charts and stuff that kind of just explain where my headspace is at. And because I'm kind of tired right now. So when you go through anxiety, it's like, meh. Yeah. So I rearranged my place. I have a chair there. And I put one behind me, put Audrey there for a bit. And I got my little, this little trunk thing there. I'm sitting on a stool. So actually, if I wanted, I could probably have 3 of us for easy bake oven time. So I love you guys too. I love you, all of you. I really do. Thank you for all your support. Yesterday was so powerful. I walked all the way to my dentist, which is all the way across town and then back, and all the way there and back, I was singing, "Heal the world, make it a better place." And then I was also singing, "We are the world." And then I was singing, "Do they know it's Christmas time at all?" I don't know why I do the little drummer boy when I'm doing that. Yes. So, yeah, big shake up on our earth right now. So, um, somebody said, yes, that's exactly it, Hannah Banana. I like your name, by the way, Hannah Banana. Whenever I'm making names with somebody, I always do like the fee fi fo fana. I do that all the time. But Hannah's a good one because it's banana. Oh, you're in Ontario. That's awesome. So ascension symptoms are in full swing. Yes, it's going to be riding hard. So even my youngest son, like I was mentioning about my shoulder, my back, he's 6 foot, almost 6 probably now, and he can barely stand up. His back is so sore. And I'm like, yeah, you're growing your wings and you don't even know it yet. So I think that's what's happening too. And also, uh, oh, why are people? Oh, because you said fucking suck. They make me read it. That's funny. Yes, braces off a while ago. Oh, I had braces on when I was like 18, 19, maybe almost. No, yeah, at the end of 18. So I had them from the end of 18 till like just over 20, and it was only like the clear ones across here. My teeth were straight. I just had my canine tooth laying sideways, so they had to anchor it. Oh. You sing Willy Wonka's Pure Imagination. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Oh, Beverly, your husband's a chiropractor and you a massage therapist. What a dynamic duo. I love that. Digging that. So, how is everybody taking care of themselves? Like, are you taking care of yourself? Like up here? Like when your temperature goes up, like because you were triggered or anxious, then you need to take care of yourself for sure. Yeah, 17 thumbs up. Boop, boop. So let's see if we can get 62 people are watching. How come there's only 17 thumbs up? I'm just being a but get in touch with me about that thing with David. Oh, okay. Richard, I will. But this week is going to be a hard time for me. I'm super duper tired. Um, and I'm getting teeth pulled if you missed that part. So I have 2 dental appointments. I might not be in full swing until for about 10 days or 11 days. So, because I have to keep my energy. For Saturday is the freedom, a walk for freedom. Now, I'm just going to say, all of my Heal the World singers, we're calling ourselves the Freedom Choir. Isn't that an awesome name? Calgary's Freedom Choir. So, Calgary Freedom Choir, I'm putting a call out to you to show up early on Saturday because we're going to practice a little bit and then we're going to sing Heal the World while we walk down the street. So everybody can sing it. And I got goosebumps all over my body. So everybody can feel that vibe as we're walking, and yeah, I think that's an excellent idea. And I have people bringing speakers and stuff. So even though we made do with what we had, thanks to Jordan. So, oh, it's great. You like that? Thank you. I like it too. So, oh, great. Thank you. I like the videos, giving you life. As soon as I can talk, like if I can talk, even if I'm sounding like a little bit of an asshole, and I'm in not bad a mood, I'll get online and tell you officially how things are going right now. The tooth is like right there on each side. It's my 1-7 and my 2-7. And I'm missing a tooth behind it and in front of it on both sides. So you can tell why I'm like tweaked off. I don't want to get partial put like up there when it'll just be annoying. So, oh, you lived in Calgary for 15 years? I moved to Calgary in 1998, August 20th, 1998. And I actually just the dentist that was so nice, I walked past the very first school my kids went to here in Calgary. So it was attached to the downtown area. Yeah, so it's really interesting. Um, how do you smoke weed after teeth pulled when you're not supposed to suck? Oh, good call. So, yeah, dry socket's a real thing if you've never heard of it. So, what I do, it's very, the whole thing is you can do a couple of things. Dry socket really means dry socket. So if I go to smoke after I've had my tooth pulled that same day, I've always done it, but just be careful. Like, I'm not encouraging you to it. I personally know my pain tolerance. I just don't like people coming at me and having control over me. That's where my PTSD lies. It's not pain. I have a whack load of tattoos and I've had things done to my bodies by operations that didn't have any morphine and I should have. So it's not about the pain, it's literally about just the but I forgot where I was going with it. Anyways, oh, smoking weed. So what I do is I actually drink a lot of water and make sure my water uh when I'm taking before I take a puff and I take a puff through the water of the joint. How can you have dry socket when that happens? And it hurts worse with cigarette smoking, by the way, than it does with weed. I've heard that before. So cigarette smoke actually, uh, um, the shit nicotine in it really irritates it. And that's the thing people don't realize. If I were to smoke joint after joint after joint in my apartment, it would not leave that shit on the walls that cigarette does. And that's what I think hurts your teeth. That's why. So, yes, we need freedom choirs all around the world singing. That's what I'm putting the call out to, dudes. So, yes, freedom choir all over. Yes. So, I beat you by a year, 97 from Saskatchewan. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. I moved out of here though. I moved out of Calgary. I lived in Brooks for a little bit. Don't ask me. Anybody who's from Alberta would laugh, or if you're from Brooks, you probably would laugh anyway. But there was a T-shirt from Brooks. They have a big meat packing plant out there. It's right off the freeway, and you have to drive past Brooks, through Brooks, to get to Saskatchewan from Calgary. So been there many times, obviously, even before I lived there, because I've driven across Canada to Manitoba and back. I shouldn't say across Canada. Anyways, so when you drive through Brooks, all you can smell is that disgusting meat packing plant. So there was a T-shirt. My girlfriend asked me to kiss her where it stinks, so I took her to Brooks. I swear to God, there was a T-shirt in Brooks that said that. When I lived there, I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. But anyways, yes, you're in England. Oh, that would be awesome if oh, I was gonna show you. I haven't watched this yet, so I hope it works because my phone is a big hunk of crap right now when it's just jammed full of stuff. Holly's gonna come over tomorrow and help. So I'm going to pull up the actual video and tell you where to go find the video of it's okay, so she only has 23 subscribers, so you can go jam up her subscribers because she's an awesome human being too, and she's a freedom speaker. And she's a really good friend of mine. Her name is Misty Wind. She has 23 subscribers. And there's this, what it looks like. And I'll show you. So she does editing of these videos and stuff. So there's all of that. And there's the full chat from Gabby on all of that. So, yeah, balance is off for me too because of hours. But yeah, go subscribe to Misty Wind and you can go watch Walk for Freedom. And it says Miss Gabby and Raven Moonstone, November 28th, 2020, Calgary. It's Walk for Freedom at City Hall. So yes, it does. I actually thank you for mentioning that, Richard. I drink colloidal silver every day. Or just about every day. I've rinsed with it. Actually, how I use colloidal silver, my friend Sam makes it for me, and I use it and I'll drink it. But when I drink it, I'll hold it in my mouth for a really, really long time, and I'll walk around my apartment and I'll do stuff and let it get under my tongue and yeah, all of that stuff. So, um, yay, Misty Wind is an awesome person. Like she's a phenomenal human being. She rides around on her little she's got a scooter and she uses her video camera and she just makes these awesome films. And then a shout out to Ryan, Kat, and Cash again because they're and Wayne for filming Heal the World video on Sunday. He was there. So yes. So Firestorm, you can get colloidal silver at a health food store and or find a homeopathic friend that has it. There's a lot of people who make it locally. Like you can normally just look at a hippie or look for a hippie friend and just say, "Hey, I know this is a weird question and a random one off, but you know where I can get colloidal silver from? Guaranteed they will. I actually used to sell it through my other friend's company. So yeah, try hitting that up. Or yeah, and Amazon is desperate right now. I try not to order anything. So people ask me what they can do right now besides raise your vibrations and all of that stuff. Start inviting people to the Walk for Freedom. Just say, you might not like our beliefs or whatever. We're just standing up for the freedom of our human rights. And even lately, Kenny in Alberta said that forcing the masks was against your free will. So please, if you are living in Calgary, thank you to Mel for sending me this one. I'm going to show it to you. It says face covering required. This is from the city of Calgary. And it says, oh, my lady downstairs is making something again. Knockety knock knock. So it says face covering required. And then it says here right at the bottom, employees do not have the legal right to enforce the bylaw. Please do not ask them to be the mask police. Okay? Literally taking that down to the Goodwill store and educating them. As soon as I can talk properly. That's what I'm going to do. So, I already have somebody that makes it and blesses it, Richard. But thank you. Hey, Richard, if you want to put a link in this about colloidal silver, please do drop it after the video shut off, and then put it in the comment or tell them to email you, and then say for a colloidal silver whatever resource, and then yeah, so we can sharing is caring. So what I was gonna do tonight, because it's the eclipse still happening. Well, it went last night, but today is pushing everything forward. I'm going to eat my David avocado gold ormus chocolate. Well, not all of it. And I'm going to have a little ceremony tonight. So before I do my whole cleanse of everything. So, and again, I'm going to just, I got the hiccups now. I'm pretty sure that it is GaiaGold.ca, but I'm gonna just yak about this one more time because it's Cat and Catcher support. I think it's their company or they're helping. I don't know how that works. I don't ask people their personal details. So it's GaiaGold.ca, and this is the one that's the peppermint salve stuff that I put on my back and my hands and my for my arthritis and everything. And sometimes I just put it on my mouth like this. So, um, yeah, they're making even me, you, Lisa, your mask. Oh, my husband and I won't wear a mask. Um, yeah, here's the thing about a mandate. If you guys want to look it up, go look up the legal term for mandate. It's for a corporation. Hmm. We're not corporations. We're living beings. So I'm gonna actually use that City of Calgary picture as a screensaver right now, and just go about my business and go from there. I think literally the Human Rights Commission in Alberta has so many calls. I left a call to call back on Friday morning, and this is 2 business days that's gone by, no call. And they just want people to go online and make all these reports. So I don't have time for that. You can phone me, dudes. You want to make this, you can phone me back. So, um, oh, the other thing is, I was talking about this to the dentist. I said, I don't understand about this whole thing. Didn't they tell us at the very beginning to flatten the curve and it was going to be 2 weeks? So that's what we did, and we're on week 45. Where's I don't get just because there's stuff like who's dying? Like I don't understand any of this. And I said I thought you can't catch a virus. I don't get this any of this. So anyhow, Humana gold is a good source for gold. Yeah, well, we know it's not about the virus. It was just I was being facetious, completely facetious, because I've done my homework. I know what's up. I know it's the Great Awakening. I know you can't see that there. I was actually going to do a video of the Great Awakening map one day. What would you think of that? We can talk about some of those funny things. But oh, I hope Fauci will be arrested soon, and that would be a dream come true. Yucca Shindijera juice is awesome. Sorry, whatever. I can post a link in the comments. Yes, please. Anything that you want to help out brothers and sisters with, please. Let's get this. Let's get it going. Like I'm all for sharing is caring, and I'm gonna try and set up a maybe Friday afternoon or something, a Zoom call with a special guest. Fingers crossed. Oh yeah, I saw that, Bev. Biden, if you want to go amuse yourself, go look up celebrities in surgical boots or broken ankles, and then you'll get really amused. I think I posted quite a few of it on my Telegram. So I've seen like tons of celebrities and everything. So oh, yeah, exactly. This is my thing with the kids in school. This is exactly my whole thing with kids in school and this stupid Novid thing. If they can't keep lice out of school, what makes you think that this is going to stay out of school if it was a thing? Anyways, just curious. Come on now, I'll wait. Oh, yeah. So Et la vie. Anyhow, light and love to everybody. I'm just, oh, before I go, I'll do my daily card reading. I don't have my glasses handy, so you're just going to suffer like you did yesterday. So, yes, we are going to place ourselves in our highest light and love and ask for a message that we can clearly see, think, know, and feel of these deck of cards that we've come through today. Is my channel getting a little bit fun and entertaining just all at once? Today's just a personal. Let's find out what the cards are saying today on Eclipse Day. Post. I'm gonna stop. Okay. So today's card, look, take it off the top. A, my favorite number, and B, I'm pretty sure of two of them are vultures last night. It is the hawk. It's card number 11, which is light and love. Okay, so what does that say? Messages and omens. I'm like putting my ear right to the screen just so I can see the light. You're welcome. How does it look? Okay, so when the hawk appears, expect a message to be delivered to you to add you in your quest. Perhaps a telephone call from a friend will help you solve a mystery, or a chance meeting with someone may solve a riddle. You may literally see in writing on a wall, or what the heck is that? Oh my lord, my eyes are so bad. I'm gonna go over here. I may what? You may literally, oh my god, overhear or overhear conversation. Okay, there you go. See, my eyes are shitty. Between strangers that reveals your own answer unexpectedly. You will know it when it appears or when it happens. So be open to messages from others and be aware of omens and signs in nature. The world is constantly attempting to communicate with you, but we human beings have forgotten how to listen. So remember who you are, an intrinsic part of the great mystery of life. Listen and learn. This is the gift of the hawk as it soars into your life from Avalon skies. Holy, that was hard to read. I'm gonna make sure I get my freaking glasses tomorrow. That was painful. I'm sorry. Yes, strong energy today. The hawk is your bird. Yay! So it is one of my messages too. It's one of my cards. So when I was always hanging out with my friend Holly in Manitoba, we would see a hawk and a raven, and I'd see the hawk and she'd see the raven, and they're like, yeah. So that's one of our beautiful relationships. And I ask you to do that same thing. See what kind of animals you connect with outside instantly when you go outside. And one day, on my apartment, I'm like on 4 out of 8 floors or something. So I'm right in the middle. But a little chickadee came and sat on my windowsill. I don't have really anything to hang on to. So it was like just perched right up there. I was like, holy sh-. So yeah, there's a lot of beautiful energy out there to keep an eye on. So, and magpies are about creativity, and spiders are about writing, and squirrels are about getting your shit together, just like they do. Focus on your house. Um, my dog is at my house. Yes, that's what happens. Crows are about the law. It's about law. It's about the law of the land. So these are just some of the ones that I remember. Snake is about transmutation. I've seen 2 snakes actually this year, and I have not seen a snake in Calgary. I can't even remember. I don't even think I've ever seen a snake, but I've seen a lot of wildlife this year. So, yes, interesting. Very interesting. Yours is a moose. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Um, so I'm gonna probably go have a super, super long bath, and then I'm gonna finish watching. I started watching Steel Magnolias. I don't know, I would because we were talking about it. And I'm like, what movie do I just want to veg out and not think about anything? And even the music, do 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 do. In the beginning, I'm like, oh, like, I'm at the part right at the wedding reception when the music starts and right after they get married. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So watch A Good Year. I think I have watched that. I think I have. If you haven't watched the OA, watch that. It's really good. I like that. You are too twisted for color TV. Oh, I know. That's one of my favorite lines, and um, uh, Take a Whack at Weezer. I love that. That's one of the best lines ever from that movie. So yeah, we're just we're just chit chatting, Jacqueline. Don't think you missed anything spectacular out of my mouth today. I'm just chilling, literally, because it was a high anxious day for a lot of people, and we all had ascension symptoms. So one of the things, please, please, please drink lots and lots of water. Yes. But one of my other favorite movies that I watched not too long ago was The Fifth Element. I love it when that blue lady comes out and she's doing all that stuff. I'm like, that's my kind of music. That's the music of the future. I don't give a crap what anybody says. So yeah, but I'm literally, oh, you're decking the halls with or house with bells and fairy lights tomorrow. Yahoo, that sounds like fun. I don't do anything Christmas in my apartment. Zero, zero. I don't even think this year I'll be drinking eggnog because I ain't putting that shit in my body anymore. So yes, uh, I think times are definitely changing. So if you have a lot of crap and anxiety in your body, it's going to come through in all forms and sizes right now. Like you're going to feel sick to your stomach, you're going to feel short of breath, you're going to have heart palpitations, your body's going to ache and pain. You could have a runny nose one moment, and the next moment you're clean as a whistle. I don't know. Like just um no, I haven't seen The Giver yet, um, but I'll look for that. But yes, please, please, please take care of yourselves, kids, brothers and sisters. So I'm just reading all your comments, me and my BFF. Oh, they do. We used to do quotes of Napoleon Dynamite when I was working downtown in a bank. There's a lady who worked, like, there's a few of us. And so there's an older lady beside me on one side, and this younger girl had watched it, and she would be like, she was so funny. Her name was Sarah. She'd be sitting there, and all of a sudden you hear this, and then you'd hear, "Do you have any chapstick?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking?" And then she just burst out laughing. I've never seen the movie, so I'm like, I'm not sharing my chapstick. Like, I couldn't figure out what she was talking about. But as soon as I watched Napoleon Dynamite, I'm like, that's my high school. That's my high school. I was the girl with the puffy sleeves. Like I was such a doorknob in high school, such a doorknob. But anyways, yes, ascension symptoms are like hardcore right now. So please look after your body. So I'm going to see if I can find The Giver. I did watch, actually, one thing I really liked on Netflix was The Queen's Gambit, because, and thanks for to my friend, who recommended it, but I've watched it twice now because I just really like it. I like her style, and I like the chess and how she thinks about it and talks about it. And I don't know, if you haven't watched it, it's pretty. So, yes. Oh, you love that movie. Okay, good. Yes. But I don't really celebrate Christmas. Usually around this time of year, if my kids didn't think I was batshit crazy. This last past Saturday and Sunday, I would have been having a Stars Christmas with them. But that I'm just it's not a feel good movie, but an eye opener. Okay, thanks for the heads up. I won't watch it today. But I try and, if I'm like not feeling good, I try and keep on just mindless shit that makes me feel happy, even if I know they're all meat puppets. I don't care, because I just try and compartmentalize, because you need to heal your body, and sometimes it just takes laying flat out on your couch for a day and binge watching some shit that is like not accurate, or it's too true or whatever, but you don't give a shit and you're just going to watch it anyway. So I just, sometimes you can't cram information into your brain. That's what the bottom line is. Just so take it easy. And if you don't want to watch anything, practice singing and film your Heal the World videos, people. Come on. I wanna have a big pile of people to choose from. I'm telling you, once you see our video, you'll be like, "Dang, I need to go record." And I'll be like, "Mhm. This is gonna be a challenge. Outdo us. Outdo us. Come on. Let's go, the Freedom Choir." So, oh, I'm glad you're binge watching. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. But, cartoons, yes, cartoons really help with that. That's true. I don't watch cartoons. I've never really gotten into the cartoon thing. Even any of the adult cartoons or stuff like that, like, kids watch them. It's like, I don't get it. Like, but I'm sure if I watched them now, I'd find a lot of information. I guess I should tune into some cartoons. But, yes. I use the Queen's Gambit name on Twitter. Oh, shut the front door. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. So you must have you played chess, do you, Lisa? Or did you watch that and like it like I did? I really liked it. I liked her the way she thinks. Oh, you play chess. Okay. I'm guessing that's what you meant. I can't watch any Hollywood movies anymore. No. Yeah, that's yeah. Oh, you watched the movie. That's what it is. Yeah, I liked the Queen's Gambit. I liked it. It was like just a short series and it was good. It was well done. It was well written. It was really crafty, I thought. So I've played chess a few times, but not really great at it myself at like maybe a grade 5 chess club level. Yeah. So watch Miranda. I watched my Animal Safari, very relaxing. Oh, I watched Our Planet the other day. I did watch that, even though I'm not sure what's going on with David. But his voice puts me to sleep, anyways. It's very relaxing. I like watching underwater things and octopuses and yeah. But if the announcer's boring, I won't watch it. I'll just shut it off. And I'm like, I don't care how good your footage is. Your voice sucks. Either that or I'll mute it and do something else and I'll have it on in the background. So, yes. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I'm gonna go have a bath and relax and yeah, just no, I haven't seen the trailer for Songbird. Um oh, maybe I have and I didn't know. I saw something a while ago and I'm like, wow, that's predictive programming, but a lot of stuff is right. There was COVID-23 or some shit in the movie and I'm like, well, if anybody's putting their mind together, they know movies just don't get filmed in 2 days, so that's just pretty much what's going on. So, I'll try and, put together some rational thoughts tomorrow. I'm just zonked out from walking all over the place in Ascension in my ass, so, yes, let's just, have a really, really great time self-caring, and don't let your temperature get too high like I do. Later, gators. Light and love.